Hi, my name is Jessie Galloway, and I'm here to talk to you today about gender inequality in college sports. I interviewed Annabelle Andrinopoulos and Monica Burich, two women athletes here at the University of Colorado Boulder, about their thoughts on the issue and how we, as women, can put a stop to the inequality that exists. Annabelle plays tennis on the women's tennis team, and Monica plays basketball for the women's basketball team. Annabelle and Monica talk about the inequality between male and female sports that they have experienced so far during their freshman year here at CU. They express their feelings on the issue and how they, as well as their teammates, wish to be seen as equals with the male sports and wish to be treated with the same amount of praise. Annabelle has this to say on the matter.
I feel like the male athletes are definitely kind of praised more in a sense. Everyone's into male sports more than female sports naturally.
Well, Monica argues that
I mean, there definitely are different standards, I would say, but it also depends on, who you're looking at. I think that in the community, there's a lot more emphasis and fans in the guys' spaces, but I feel like there's also a lot of really, committed fans to the girls as well.
She even goes on to give an example of the different standards held between guys and girls sports.
But there's something I was actually just thinking about, and it was that the whole thing with tattoos. Mm-hmm. And on our team, we are not allowed to get tattoos. And once you're not allowed to get tattoos. There's a team rule, mm-hmm. and a visible area after when you're wearing your jersey. Yeah. So you can't get it on your arms unless you're gonna wear a long sleeve thing. You can get it if you can wear something over it. Yeah. So it's just and then the guys I was I don't think they have any standards. They're allowed to get tattoos if they want. So it was just interesting. There have been standards with that, and how girls look clean and not have tattoos everywhere, but guys it's who cares, you know.
Not as many people come out to the games for female sports, and the people who do tend to be family members and elderly people rather than CU students. In fact, just shows that male sports bring in a higher audience than female sports. Monica expresses this fact saying,
the guys, a lot more students, for girls, it's a lot more the little kids, the grandparents, that type of people that we kind of tend to, that kind of come to our games more.
I then asked Monica how she thought we, as a community, could help with the inequality that exists between the two genders in sports.
I think a good thing is just try to get a lot more students at the girls' games, because that's one big that's probably the biggest difference. In the community, people come to both, that type of thing. But I think the main thing is the student body, which would be a good thing to help create equality.
Many people don't even know that some women's sports exist at CU.
For female tennis, a lot of people don't even know that our team exists. On the campus, oh, is there a female tennis team? What? We didn't know that. Exactly. I feel like it just doesn't get out there more.
Females put just as much work and effort into their sport as males do, so they should be respected as equals and should get the same amount of hype and excitement the male sports receive.
Yeah, not many people come to watch our matches, which is a shame, because we work just as hard as the footballers. We wake up at the same hour. We put in the same amount of work.
Men's sports tend to be portrayed in a different light than female sports. Male sports are seen as the genuine sport.
I think just naturally, people enjoy watching male sports more and think it's more of a genuine sport when males play, because it's a bit more rough.
Why, you ask? It is because of the way the male and female sports are promoted and looked at by society. Many people believe that male sports are better and more interesting, and that the men put in more time and effort than women do. This is just completely false. Women put in the same amount of time, effort, and heart into their sports as males do, and more people should take the time to understand this so that society can start on the right path of creating rightful equality within sports. I then asked Andrinopoulos and Burich how they thought we as a community could get the word out and create more hype for the women's sports teams here at CU.
I think a lot of it has to do with promoting it. I feel whenever there's a football game on, you see everyone getting really hyped for it, and a lot of a lot of work goes into making sure everyone knows that there's a football game.
And Burich said,
everyone got an email when there's a football game coming up, but I don't know if they send those for the girls' basketball games or the lacrosse games. I don't know, as athletes we get them because it's support fellow athletes type of thing, but I don't know about the student body, so maybe just something along those lines.
Female sports need to take the steps to improve the promotion of their games and teams, similar to how the male sports promote and are promoted, from students as well as athletes and coaches. Monica believes that
I think the school does do a good job of trying to promote both of them, but at a school this big, it's kind of hard as well.
I agree with the statement, but I believe the school could do a little more to promote women's sports so that more people will come out to the games. Thank you so much for listening to my story, and I hope all of you start getting more involved in women's athletics and show them just as much support as in male athletics. If you have any more questions about when and what time any male or female team is playing, all that information is on the CE website. Thank you so much and have a great day.